Hi guys, so it's that time of day again. It is, there we go, we've got Facebook up, so we've got everybody with us. It is that time of day again, 4:30, so we are going to have our Urban Collection sale. So welcome to everyone who is out there today. Drop a little emoji and let me know you're there, or say hi when you come in. We are going to explore the Urban Collection, which is our unisex collection. We have some things that are more tailored toward men, more things that are tailored toward women, but most of it is unisex, so either one can use them. We have a lot of leather in this collection, a lot of stone in this collection. So my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter, really likes this collection. Yeah, she's very fond of the leather look. So if you've got those type of young ladies in your life, then you're probably very familiar with these styles. So let's get started here. Our first necklace is called Pirate First Class Brown. If you see this, it is on a brown leather cord, and it is the shiny type of leather. It is not the suede type of leather. Hi, Aunt Dora. Hi, Shannon. Good to see you today. So these are going to be a shorter style necklace. I will put it on Linda back here when we're done so that you can see where it falls on her neck. We've got some brass barrel beads in between knots for decoration on this one. So this could be worn by a man or a woman. Let me show the people on Instagram here. The color is a little dark on Instagram. Don't know what the deal is there today. Seems like one or the other is always acting up, right? Let's put this on, Linda. You see it hangs about collar length where our other necklaces hang, just below the collar bones right here. So this one, I have one of them, is going to be Pirate First Class, and this is brown. Doesn't have any adjustability. I do want to let you know that because we've got the bead and loop closure up here. You'd have to be kind of creative if you want to adjust this. You probably could do it, find a way to link something in there, but there is no easy way to do it. So let's give this a number. Hi, Violet. We're going to start at 51.
Don't do that.
Caitlin is cringing over here, don't you know? Because she hates it when I do things out of order, and I'm not starting at 1. I love it. 51 from Pirate First Class Brown. Anyway, I can get back at her, right? Caitlin, can you go in my cabinet, in my headboard over there on the top shelf left-hand side and grab me those stacks of trivia cards that are held together? You know, the ones that fan out. Okay, because we gotta have something to play, right? Have something to play today so we don't get bored. This one is also on a leather cord, a knotted leather cord. This one does have some adjustment. It's called my cabinet on the headboard. This one is called Magnetism Copper, and you can see why, because the rock on it, the stone, is a copper color, held on with a silver clasp. Oops, let me stop it from moving here on Instagram. It wants to dance all over the place. I'm showing the copper color. We've got knotted brown leather, dark brown. This one does have some adjustment. The way you adjust this one is just to pull on the sides or pull on the knots to make it tighter. So let's see. I think at the tightest adjustment, it's pretty much going to be right up against your neck. So that's very close to the tightest adjustment that I can get it. Now I'll pull it. See if I can pull it. Some days it cooperates better than others. Okay, this has just a little bit more adjustment because I can't pull it through the tag with the knots on it. So it would come down maybe a little bit further. So down maybe another inch. So I have one of these as well. Actually, I think I have 2 of these. This is the Magnetism Copper, and it is number 52. You don't see them? Okay, don't worry about it. No, I said on the top left. Mm-hmm. I think it says Brain Quest. Okay, go get them then. This one is on a black leather cord. You can see it's doubled right now. It's doubled because we have it at the tightest adjustment. So it has white stone at the bottom, kind of a crystal-y type of stone, but it is mostly opaque. You can see the striations in it, in the rock. Okay. And let me put it on Linda. This is the loosest it can be. This one right here. This is one of Caitlin's favorite necklaces. And it does adjust way, way out. Do I already have this one? I do not have that one. Caitlin's shopping over here. How many do you have? I have 2, I believe. Okay, one of the magnetism coppers is sold. I do have one left. So you see, when you adjust it all the way out, look, it hangs down in Linda's belly region. So this one has a great deal of adjustability in it. So this one is called Kryptonite. Kryptonite White. And it is going to be number 53. And now we're going to have trivia questions. So as with the Family Feud, whoever gets the first right answer will be entered into the drawing. We're going to give away one piece of jewelry today because we've got a shorter show. And try to keep it right around 30 minutes. Might run to 40. We'll see how it goes. We're going to try to keep around 30 minutes. Okay. And these are interesting questions. The ones that our kids are supposed to know, our children. And sometimes we don't know them. So, what South American people built the great city of Machu Picchu? Caitlin, we're going to have to study history some more, girl. Caitlin already does not know the answer. Here, no, not the other magnetism necklace. All right. This is a similar one to the magnetism necklace. It's called Lookin' Slick Brown. They call it slick because it kind of has an oil slick finish on this rock at the bottom. Hi, Terry. We've got that on Instagram as well. That has an oil slick finish on the rock. This one has 2 layers, one chain and one the leather cord. This one has a little bit of adjustability up here, so these are the adjustments. So you can pull it out and pull it back in. So about, it looks like about 6 inches maybe. So this is the tightest it will go. Terry, you got it. It is the Incans, the Inca. So this is the tightest. See where the chain is falling right here above the bust, right at the top of the cleavage. And then the rock is falling mid-bust. And you could let this out about 4 to 6 inches. This one is going to be number 54. And I do have 2 of these. Know that one, because I can see the other one hanging on my board. Kryptonite, I have 2 of as well. All right. This one I kind of like. I like this type of necklace. This is a braided type cord. It's not quite a braid. I don't know exactly what word they would use, but it's a type of braid. So I'll let you see that up close. So I like how that is done. And then it has 3 wooden beads. This is in black. We've got 3 faceted wooden beads at the bottom. This one is called Redwood Forest Black. It has no adjustment because we are at the bead and loop closure. So you would have to make your own type of adjustment for this, which I'm sure could be done. Maybe with a button and loop type closure. This is where it sits. So just below the collar again. This is not your shirt. This is not yours. It's another one like it. Still has a tag on it. She's accusing me of stealing our clothes now. See how that is? Linda did not steal her clothes. She does have that exact shirt, but this is not hers. This is number 55. Okay. See, we're learning things today too. Isn't this fun? Does the Tropic of Cancer run through Argentina, Mexico, or Panama? We should know this. These are things we should know. This one is called Urban Exploration Brown. You can see it has the brown braided cord for your neck with a white smooth bead. Well, it's not quite smooth on this one side. It has some striations and it's sort of like a shell. I don't think you can see that up close, but I'm going to try here. Rotate it a little bit. You can see that it's different right there. Yeah, see, Caitlin's learning. She probably hates this. Okay, and I have 2 of these. See how it looks on Linda? So these are definitely a more casual look. I don't have any fancy jewelry here in the Urban collection. Nothing super fancy with rhinestones, and it was Argentina, Mexico, or Panama, Terry. I had to slow down saying that because I was going to twist my tongue. This one does not have any adjustment, so where you see it is where it will lay. I have 2 of these. It's number 56. So these are your camping, weekend around town, wear with your jeans, outdoor activities type of jewelry. Unless you're just that kind of person that wears that style pretty much all the time. Probably not for meetings, but yeah. All right, it is Terry again with Mexico. I'm gonna have to ask some easier questions or Terry's gonna get them all. This one is called Expert Excursionist. It is in black. So we have the black cord, braided cord. But this time we have white lava stone. I don't know if they still call it lava stone. It feels more like pumice to me, to be honest. But it does have those, I don't want to say it's porous. It's porous, like the lava stone is. I like porous rocks because you can put your essential oils on them. So rather than putting it on your skin, you could put it on porous stone. And then when it lays against your body, I have bracelets like this in this collection. I'll have to show them to you later that have the lava stone in them. But when it lays up against your skin and gets warm, then it releases the essential oils. So these are great for that. And then each porous stone has 2 black shiny beads on the other side of it. So it is both decorative and useful. Something that not many things are, both decorative and useful. So this is where it lays on Linda. So you can see it will lay on all those little pressure points on your neck and will stay warm during the day. Plus it looks nice, right? So I have 2 of these. And this is number 57. Hi, Mom. So we're doing Caitlin's schoolwork here. Actually, we're just playing trivia, but you know, Caitlin's learning something while we're doing it. So Here we go. Oh, Caitlin wants me to ask this one. She picked the next question, so you all can hate her if you don't like it. You can yell at her. You don't hate her. Hate her. She says, what American poet wrote The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere? Remember that poem, The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere? That is the second one to that I just handed you. 57, I think? Yeah, it would have been 57. This one is called Just in Maritime Black. So we've got the black braided cord again, still with the bead and loop closure. It's got double infinity signs, interlocking, however you want to say that. You got double infinity signs at the bottom in silver. This is where it would lay. Huh? Terry's good. Longfellow it is. Longfellow it is. I still hear that in my head sometimes because we had to memorize it for English class. Did anybody else have to memorize that for English class? Midnight Ride of Paul Revere? Okay, Caitlin, you're going to have to find us some that people actually know. You're making Aunt Dora feel bad because she doesn't know the answers. Here, you can't make people feel bad. Then they don't want to play. So I have 1, 2, 3 of these, and it is number 58. Hi, Rose. I'm going to call you by your undercover name while you're on here, okay? Can you hand me that green one right behind you? I didn't get any of those for some reason. Wait, what? Dad knew? Oh, good. Well, at least he knows. You didn't have stupid teachers. Yeah, that helps. I know a lot of things from having to go to school. Ours was very centered on college prep, so I know probably way more than I really needed to get out of high school. Not always a bad thing, but we probably worked harder than we had to in school. What do we got next, Caitlin? She's finding you a question. It's okay, we just want to have fun. So we want it to be fun. So we'll find something. Okay, so this is, we're getting away from the braided cord. So we've got the shiny leather cord, knotted, and then at the bottom we have a brass ring and 2 of these green and brown beryl beads. And they feel like they're made maybe out of ceramic. I want to say ceramic because that is what it feels like and that's what it looks like. This is called the Bronco Buster green and green. Bronco Buster and green. Let me put Linda on here. Yeah, I had to give her more appropriate questions. I mean, we can't put these on with a black dress. And who's going to wear these with a little black dress, right? So we've got her casual clothing on today. Yes? Yes, Caitlin wears this stuff with the little black dress, okay? Okay, so maybe we shouldn't say who would wear this with a little black dress. Obviously, Caitlin would. But she's kind of weird anyway. Okay, in the old Wild West, was Billy the Kid a sheriff or an outlaw? I think they were ceramic, Terry. They definitely feel like ceramic. And they look like they're ceramic from the inside. I was just trying to make sure they weren't stone or bone or something. This one is number 59, the Bronco Buster. I like that color of green, though. I love the beads they put on there, actually. They were really pretty. This one is called the Shark Baiter in white. Okay. And Rose, our undercover person, got that one correct. He was an outlaw. So we have the porous stone again. Remember we said that's good for putting essential oils on because when your body warms those, it's going to release your essential oils. And then in between here, we have wooden beads, both the round and these circle beads that are thin. They remind me of the candy necklace beads, let's be honest. So they're all in beige tones. This is what it looks like. It doesn't want to lay flat because, well, it's just that kind of day. Hi, Jane. Yeah, you're late, but you can catch the first part of it later. It's fine. So this is the shark baiter in white, and I do only have one of these. And it will be number 60. It's okay, I'm actually the only one that wasn't late today. And then, well, there was a couple of people that came in right after me, so they were on time too. I'm usually late too. You finding us another question? Really? The bottom one? Really? This is what we're going with. It's just a blouse, Jane. But yeah, she's got a new one. We had to go with something a little more on the casual side for this, for the urban. It says, find another name for an avocado. Love apple, crab apple, or alligator pear. Which one would be correct? Love apple, crab apple, or alligator pear? This bracelet is brown leather with brass studs all the way around it. Has 3 different snaps on it so that it is adjustable to your wrist size, whether it's man or woman. So I can tell you that I usually put it on the tightest one. It's just a little tiny bit loose on my wrist. So it would be more like a bangle bracelet on me. And on the loosest, of course, we're going to fit the men's wrists. So this is called Road Pilot in brown. And it's number 61. I don't think we need Linda to try this on. I think she may be incapable. Anyway, Sarah, you got it correct first. It is an alligator pear. You can understand their reasoning there. Kind of shaped like a pear, and it has that rough skin like an alligator. So there we go. Our next bracelet is more of a woman thing. Although these days you never know, right? So this is called It Takes Heart in brown. So we've got a smooth leather in a light brown with rhinestones. 2 strips of rhinestones above and below this heart. It is also surrounded by rhinestones and some light tan cording. It also has a slightly shiny finish, almost like metallic. And then it has the lobster clasp and chain. So it is slightly adjustable for your wrist. Lobster clasp and chain. It is a pretty bracelet, Violet. I like this one. Out of all the urban things, this would probably be the thing that I would wear first. So this is what it would look like on your wrist. I'm just holding it together here because I don't want to put it on and take it off. You know how hard that is to do by yourself with the lobster clasps. So this one is going to be number 62. I do only have one of those. What you got, Caitlin? What you finding us? All right, this bracelet is a suede, so soft type leather. It's not a shiny finish. In multiple strands, but they are all held together with these bands on the end. Has the lobster clasp, but also the adjustable chain. We have red beads and silver beads on the different strands. This one is called Colorfully Coachella in red. So this is number 63. Number 2. What was the name of King Arthur's sword? Who knows the name of King Arthur's sword? And then we have Colorfully Coachella again in white. So we've got white beads instead of the red, along with the silver. Now sometimes our white tends to be a little bit off white. So if you have any white paparazzi pieces, it probably would match those. Violet, you are correct. Excalibur was the sword's name. So Colorfully Coachella in white or off-white, whatever you want to call it, number 64. Hi, Kathy. I see you on this side today. Okay, Caitlin, pretty soon I'm going to need some more urban things off that bottom. I didn't get anything off the bottom yet. We have Mountain Treasure in black. So this is a very narrow banded bracelet. So we've got the very slim leather cords. They are black. And we've got the black beads and also some silver beads. So this is kind of a minimalist bracelet. It's like the necklaces, so it is adjustable by pulling apart or pulling together. So got quite a range of adjustability here. You see how big that is? You're not lagging too bad, Jane. So this is Mountain Treasure in black. It's going to be number 65. Okay, bottom. This is a true or false question. So get ready. True or false, that's all you have to type in, and I'll take a T or an F, just to make it easy. Everybody get ready. Peanuts aren't really nuts. True or false? This is another one with the slim cords. These are not leather cords. These are just cords. And Violet, you got it again. That is true. Peanuts are legumes. So a bean, lentil, whatever you want to call it. All in that family. This one is Nature Novice, and it is in yellow. Now this is not a really yellow. It's more of a very off-white yellow with some silver beads and some white transparent beads. So this would look good with either some off-white things, some tan things, maybe some light yellows, but our bright yellows probably aren't going to work with this because it doesn't have bright yellow in it. Again, adjustable like the necklaces with the drawstring. And Mom asked me the other day about these drawstrings. Do you have to leave them on there? Well, yes and no. Never yes. Once you have them adjusted for your wrist, as long as you can get them on and off over your hand, feel free to knot it again and cut off the ends if you'd like to. If you don't like those if you don't like the ends of the cords hanging off like that, just knot them again and cut them. Because you're going to be the one wearing it. As long as it fits you, that's fine. Number 66. Okay, I'm going to need some things off the bottom after. I want one more thing up here, and then I need some of those things off the bottom of that rack, please. Yeah, it does remind me of the beach, Violet. Kind of reminds me of seashell colors, doesn't it? Okay, and this one is the ever difficult one because it never likes to hang on the paper right. So this is Find Your Way in red. I had this in blue and black, and those are both sold, but I still have the red one. This is the one that I posted on my page 3 days ago, Thursday, I think, with all the different ways that you can wear it. So this one is unique in that it comes without a knot in it. So that means this is just one long cord. 2 long cords, okay, on either side of these beads. So you could potentially tie it into a necklace, a long necklace. A couple of them we saw double strands. They had used it as double strands. Someone had used it as a headband. Someone used it across their forehead as that type of headband. What do they call that? I don't know if there's a name for that. But across the forehead type headband. Or you can wrap it around your wrist as many times as it will go, and then knot it. So it's just a wrap bracelet. That's what it was originally intended for. But as usual, everybody finds all these other uses for things when they make them for that. So this is Find Your Way, and it's number 67. So if you haven't seen that graphic yet, check it out. It's on both Instagram and Facebook. So it's pretty easy to find. It was just on Thursday, so I think it's 4 days ago. Yeah, it's a hippie headband, basically. I don't know if that's actually what they call it these days. Who knows? Okay, this is called Mainstream Maverick Multi. This looks like a set of bracelets, but it's actually all one bracelet. So in here we have a light gray, a dark gray, so we're going to call it silver, gunmetal, and like a new copper. So that bright kind of reddish gold. These are all somewhat stretchy. You can see I stretch it like that, but the clasp is magnetic. I like the magnetic clasp. Some people don't. So they're all in metallic colors. Sorry, I can't get that out. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. It doesn't want to move. So this one is called Mainstream Maverick Multi. So this would go with most of your jewelry just because it is 3 different colors of metal. And we like things that go with everything, right? Yeah. This is number 68. Okay, so we got just a few more pieces, and we have one more trivia question. And then Caitlin's going to tell us who won. She's tired of me putting them on the hooks because then she has to take them off, right? Which one did you want me to use? I don't know how to say his name. In what ocean is the island of Tahiti? And it's asking about a painter that famously painted Tahitian women, whatever. I told you my mouth was not cooperating today. All right, this is a 3-strand chain bracelet with gray stones in it. So on the bottom, we have the triangular stones, or the triangular metal pieces with a gray stone in the middle. In the second strand, or depending on how you wear it, could be the first strand, we have the little round silver frames with a gray stone in it. And then on the other strand, we have a bar with gray stones. Let me show this to the Instagram people. Okay, the 3 strands are all held together at the end. The lobster clasp, adjustable chain. So if you have anything that's in gray stone or you like to wear gray with things, gray is a fairly neutral color, so that's pretty easy. This is number 69. 69. Just got a couple. Can you give me one of those, 2 of those lava stone bracelets? Give me one of each color so I'll show them at the same time. Because I talked about the lava stones earlier, so let's show these lava stone bracelets. I love these for my essential oils. Jane can back me up on this. They use a lot of lava stones for the essential oils. I know she sells them for her essential oils. So lava stones are great because they're porous. So the oils will soak in. And then when they warm up on your skin or against your skin, then they release their scent. So these make great carriers for oils. So if you want to wear a scented oil or an essential oil, these are a really good way to do it. Either these or the necklaces in similar rocks. So I have green and I also have blue. I have, how many in green? I have 2 blues. I have 4 green. So these are named Enlivened, and you can just specify which one you want. These are stretchy, so anybody can wear them. They are a little loose on my wrist. That's okay. They'll fit a little bit further up my arm. And the lava beads are number 70. Terry got it right. And she won. So Terry, you answered enough correct questions that the wheel decided that you also won for today. So you've got a free piece coming. So you can let me know at some point this week, before Monday, next Monday, which piece you would like if you haven't ordered anything by then. I'm just going to show you the last 2 leather bracelets I have here, and then we're going to shut it off for the day because we'll be at 40 minutes. This one is a brown leather. It's a smooth leather with like a brushed nickel. Yeah, they are good to stack, Jane, especially if you have several different colors. I like them in different colors if I'm going to stack them. So we've got the X in the middle, and then we've got the nice chevron patterned ends on each side of the middle of the bracelet. This again has the 3 snaps to make it adjustable for your wrist. See if I can get them undone. They do hold pretty tight. You can see I just had kind of trouble getting it open. So it's not going to pop loose, fall off your wrist. Fairly small on the tightest one and made for a men's wrist on the biggest one. This is called Tread Carefully in Brown, and this is my last one because Caitlin keeps stealing all my urban stuff. My last one today is called Rustle Up in Black, and you can see sort of like a braided pattern. So it's basically cut and woven in a pattern. This is a black leather. Again, has the snap adjustment, 3 snaps. This was on the tightest one. You can see it's probably going to fit my wrist on that tightest one. On the loosest one, of course, it's made for the men. And this one is number 72. So that is the end of our pieces for today. Thank you all for coming and playing trivia. And we're going to find something better to play tomorrow. I'm thinking we might do some Disney trivia tomorrow. How do you feel about Disney trivia, ladies? Let's try some Disney trivia tomorrow. Probably about the same time of day. So about 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, play some Disney trivia, and we will show you some more jewelry. So that's all for today. We are going to sign off. If there's anything that you liked, I'm going to post these things in a photo recap. If you know anybody who likes this type of jewelry, please share it to your page so that they will be able to see it. And I will see you all tomorrow afternoon. Bye.